The SAS and SBS operate under joint command, and they share a common selection process. It's one of the toughest Special Forces initiation courses in the world.
To be able to get through the selection process, one has to be very focused, extremely driven, almost to the point of having superhuman concentration on getting the job done.
Selection begins with 3 weeks of endurance marches in the British countryside. This might sound like just a walk in the park, but in fact, the course is designed to push physical and mental stamina to the limit. The recruits are the fittest of the fit, from regiments across the British military, often with years of combat experience under their belts. But Special Forces selection will break more than 90% of them.
On my course, there was 160 of us started, and most of those guys were from top regiments like the Royal Marines. Only 9 of us passed.
Carrying a heavy backpack called a Bergen, filled with bricks, the men march up, down, and across the rugged Welsh hillsides. Every day the distance gets further and the Bergen gets heavier.
They train you to do certain things, but then you have to practice them under the worst conditions, extremely tired.
Weapons training is happening all the time. You'll stop at a checkpoint where they'll weigh your Bergen.
£51, okay?
And while you're there, they might throw you, say, an AK-47 if you've never seen one before, and they'll say, right, strip that down and tell me how it works.
The approximately 10% of recruits who survive the endurance test then move on for 5 months of continuation training, designed to turn a regular soldier into an elite warrior.
Training begins with preparation in mountain warfare, deployment from aircrafts, parachuting, special weapons, special vehicles, specialist climbing equipment, being able to gain entry to a building, using dynamic explosive devices.
Jungle training is part of selection as well, because the SAS man has got to be trained in every different climate, so that if anything happens there, you can be posted there tomorrow, and you'll be able to operate there.